know the world has changed for a while. I know life has seen its trials, but we're smiling, still stand strong. Bring the love to everyone. I know it seems like more cloudy days. I know time, yeah, seems to fade, but we're smiling, still stand strong. Bring the love to everyone. With open hearts we'll still shine strong. Bring the love to everyone. We'll bring the love to everyone. We'll bring the love to everyone. Let's bring the love to everyone.
So for today's literacy activity, we're going to be making an acrostic poem. Now I know you guys know what that is because at SEC we've done them before, so this should be fun, but I'll give you a little bit of a refresher. So an acrostic poem is when you take a word and you put it on your paper vertically, and then you line up words or you create sentences with a word that begins with the first letter on your acrostic poem. So for today, we're going to be taking the word Easter, so I put it on my paper like this, and we're going to be making an acrostic poem with the word Easter. So we're going to take words that mean something to us about Easter, and we're going to put them across on our pages. So for you guys on our Google Classroom, I have made 2 worksheets for this. So the first one looks like this, where I give you the word Easter, and then beside each letter there's a word bank with three words. You can pick whichever word you want. You can highlight it, circle it, mark it, however you'd like, whatever's easiest for you, and there you can make your acrostic poem this way. Or if you want to do some writing, I've attached one that looks like this that just has the word Easter, and it's up to you to pick words and put them in our acrostic poem. So you could use this as an example if you'd like. Maybe you take some of the words from the word bank from worksheet 1 and make your sentences on worksheet 2. Or you can just use your own words and create your own sentences with what Easter means to you. So now we're going to go and do an example together. I hope you share your acrostic poems with us. I've posted the sheets under literacy on our Google Classroom, so go check it out, do your own acrostic poem for Easter, and if you have time and if you want something else to do, try it with your name. Put your name on a piece of paper and make an acrostic poem with your name. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.
Hi guys, it's Ayana. I miss you here in my house. So we're gonna dance today, and it's gonna be dance about extraordinary egg hunting. And there's my team, Sonia and David. They're gonna help me to dance. Sonia will be sitting, David will be jumping. Okay, let's start. Join us. We're gonna start with just bouncing a little bit. Listen to the music. Okay, it's about T-Rex hunting Easter eggs and putting it in the basket. And we're gonna shake, 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 shake everything. Shake our hands, shake our shoulders, shake our everything. Okay. And shoulder. And arms. put your video picture of you dancing on our Google Classroom. Hi, have a great Easter. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah, and today we're going to be learning a life skill. And as you can see, today's life skill is to think before you speak. So what I did, I took the 5 letters from the word think, and this means that we are going to be asking ourselves 5 different questions that we have to think about before we speak. So the first letter of the word think is the letter T. What do you think the word T stands for? If you said the word true, you are correct. So you are going to ask yourself before you speak, is it true? Is it a fact? Is it an opinion? Just make sure that what you want to say is real and it's not a lie or something that's made up. The second letter is the word H. So you're going to ask yourself another question. What do you think H stands for? If you said the word helpful, you're correct. Okay, so you are going to ask yourself, is it helpful? Is it helpful to you? Is it helpful to somebody else? Or is it helpful to the whole situation? The third letter is the word I. What do you think I stands for? If you said the word inspiring, you are correct. Okay, so you want to ask yourself the question before you speak, is it inspiring? Will it make somebody feel confident? Will it make them feel better about themselves? The next letter is the letter N. Okay, so you are going to ask yourself, is it necessary? Is it something that has to be said right here, right now? Can it wait for later? Or maybe it's something that doesn't have to be said at all. And lastly is the letter K. So we are going to ask ourselves, is it, can you guess what the letter K stands for? If you said kind, you are correct. So ask yourself before you speak, is it kind? Is it a nice thing to say, or will it hurt somebody's feelings? So these are the 5 questions that you have to ask yourself before you speak. So you're going to think about the word think to remind yourself and ask yourself, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And is it kind? So I want you to practice this life skill to think before you speak. I want you to go to our Google Classroom, and there are 3 different activities there. So you can try one of them, you can try all of them. Make sure you take a picture or a video and share with us how you've been practicing throughout this week to think before you speak.
Hi guys, happy Easter. I hope you guys are enjoying this Easter time with your families. But for today's visual art, we're going to be making some really fun Easter egg decorations. So go and grab some paper, some scissors, a pencil, and some pencil crayons, and let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. What we're going to need is some paper, pencil, eraser, pencil crayon, or paint. If you have paint, just make sure your paper is a little bit thicker for that, but not too thick. Glue gun, and yeah, and some ribbon. Okay, so we're gonna start off by, I pre-cut out this egg already as a tracer, and it's just with a little bit of a thicker paper just so that it's easy to trace. And what we're going to try to do is we want to kind of trace 18 eggs. So we're going to just start off by tracing the first one and kind of do it so that you can fit six eggs on one paper. Alright, so I've traced out 6 eggs on the one paper, and you're going to want to do that on 2 more blank sheets of paper so that you have 18 eggs in total. And then you're just going to start by really roughly, you don't have to worry too much. I mean, if you want, you can make a pattern or design, but it's not going to be very much seen. It's more so the color. You're just going to basically just start to color them in. Do your best to use the side of your pencil. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to color all of the eggs. And when you finish, you should have 18 eggs cut out. So cut it out with the scissors and you should have about 18 of these. Alright, so what you're going to do next is you're going to take your eggs and you're going to kind of fold them right down the middle. Try to make sure that it's as even as possible. Alright, so now that it's kind of has a line going through the middle, you're going to start with one. You're going to take your glue gun. Take your glue gun, put a dot of glue right at the top. Oop, that's a little bit too much. Put a line of glue down the middle, but don't go all the way to the end. And put a dot of glue at the end there too. And close it up. Okay. And then we're going to take the glue and we're going to go kind of in between those 3, because that was 1, 2, 3. We're going to go right in between and make a little bit of a line. We're going to take the next one. We should probably, like, kind of get this glue to move out more. And put it on top. Okay. So now we're going to open this up. Take a dot of glue in the top. A line kind of going down the middle, not all the way to the end, and then the glue at the very top there again. Okay. And I'm going to go in between where I just went again, and I'm just going to do some lines of glue. And it's really important that you follow this pattern so that so that you get the pattern that we're looking for in this decoration. Okay, so once you're done, just take off all the excess glue, and you're going to want to kind of open it up like this. Hold on, let me just get the last one up here. And it should kind of form. It's kind of stuck. Hold on. Should kind of form like an egg like this. Okay. But before we do that, I'm going to glue a little bit of ribbon inside. In here. Add some more glue on top of that. So once your ribbon is glued down, this one's not really glued down yet. I'm just gonna add a little bit more glue just to keep it in spot. Alright, I added the ribbon. I'm just going to grab the two ends and I'm going to kind of, let's redo this. I'm gonna grab it so that I can find where the best place to glue it would be. Yep. Squeeze it. Alright, and when you finish, you should have a really cool, like, hanging egg. Okay guys, post whatever you've done onto Google Classroom and have fun with it. Alright, we'll see you next time.
Hi everyone! Today we're gonna make Easter bread.
Okay, this is what we're gonna need to make our Easter bread. We're gonna need eggs, butter, milk, sugar, and flour.
I'm gonna put the milk in the mixer, butter, the yeast, and a little bit of salt. And then you add with the milk and the butter. And mix all together. We're gonna need 2 eggs. 1 and 2. And sugar. Now we're gonna add the flour. You're gonna put some flours where you're gonna knead the bread. And then you take out the bread. Now you make a ball with your dough. Sprinkle some flour. See? Beautiful. Then you put some flour and the big bowl, because this has to raise like maybe double the size. I'm gonna put it there. Get plastic. I'm gonna take a little piece and I'm gonna show you guys why. Okay. Then you're gonna come with a tablecloth, whatever you guys wanna, just cover it up. And leave it for like maybe an hour and a half. That has to be braised a lot. You get a glass with some cold water. Not too cold, but cold. The little piece of dough I got it, I make a bowl and I throw inside. You guys see it's on the bottom of the cup. When the bowl raises, it's gonna go up. And then you wait a little bit longer and the bread is ready. That I learned with my mom. Okay guys, so now we're gonna wait.
In the meantime, our bread's rising, our Easter bread is rising. We'll be coloring some eggs. To color your eggs, you have to boil your eggs to make them hard boiled. Then after they're done boiling for about 12 minutes, probably around that time, you have to put them in cold water for them to cool down, and then you can start the process of coloring your eggs. You need 1 cup of warm water for each cup that you will be using for your colors for your eggs. Done putting a cup of warm boiling water in each of your cups that you'll be using. You need 1 tablespoon of vinegar in each cup. So now we will be adding our food coloring. So you will be adding 20 drops of food coloring in each cup. Any type of spoon or fork, and you have to stir your colors to make sure it mixes in with the water. And you should have your own 1 spoon for each color, the colors will not mix together. And now you will get 1 egg, and you want to place it on the spoon and slowly lower it down into the place. Into the cup. There. And now every 2 minutes or so, you want to move around your egg so the part that it's leaning on will not have a darker spot than the rest of it. So you would want to leave your eggs in the cup for about 15 minutes, but the longer you leave the eggs in the cup, the better that the colors will come out. So after 15 minutes or longer, however long you left your eggs inside the water and the food dye. After you would want to take the eggs out and put them on a piece of paper to let them dry up for the colors to stay on them. This is my final product of the colored eggs.
See, this is when you know the bread is ready. Now let's see our bread. Wow, look how beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna divide this in 3. Egg yolk and 1 tablespoon water, and now we're gonna just pass on the top of the bread, make a nice color, and then you guys bring it to the oven like 350 for 20 minutes, 25 minutes. You have to see how your oven is. Okay, look guys how they look when they're done. And the smell, it's so good. We'll put this recipe on your Google Classroom, try it out and send us a picture. And bye guys, see you guys next week.
Hey guys, happy Easter. So
in light of Easter, I thought I would do one of my favorite songs, and the song is about Jesus, and it's called "O Great Light of the World." And you know, in this time of Easter, and with everything that's going on, it's important to remember that Jesus is the light of the world, and you know, he's always with us, and that's what essentially this song is about. So if you want to sing along with me, you can go to the SEC Google Classroom, and you can download the lyrics, and you can sing along with me. All right, let's begin. Sometimes at night, when I'm afraid, I cover my eyes, I cover my shame. So here in the dark, broken apart, come with your light. Fill up my heart, oh great light of the world, fill up my soul. I'm half a man here, so come make me whole. Yeah, oh great light of the world, come to the light of your grace, fill up my the wind of this world, yeah, can push us around, folding us up, yeah, and backing us down. But here in the dark, yeah, I'm not alone. And come with your strength and carry me. I'm half a man here, so come make me whole. And oh, ray light of the world, come to empower. Light of your grace, fill up my heart. Light of your grace, fill up my heart. All right. Happy Easter, guys.
Wow. Awesome job, you guys. We were so blown away by all the amazing work that you guys submitted this week. We can't wait to see what you guys do next. So make sure you check Google Classroom for all the new next assignments and activities we have planned for you. Happy Easter!